you know what we're singing about? Do you know what we're singing about? Music is the greatest gift to the world. Do we believe that? I need to see you believe it. Okay, ready?
My name is Brandona. I am from Jakova. I'm 15 years old. I am volunteer in this program, Shropshire Music Foundation. She is my sister.
And I'm Jeridona. I'm 17 years old. I was born in Jakova, where life's most difficult lessons were learned.
I was so scared because I was so young, and I remember when they stopped my father.
I remember something that really I always keep in my mind. When we went out of our garden, we heard, I told before that we heard some noises, and we saw the house burning, and me and my sister said that we want to go back and die with them because we don't need life without them. But my mom held up our hands and just keep walking.
Stop. You're going too slow. You're going.
Hi, my name is Nita Bitsuri. I'm from Kosovo, and the city where I live is Jakova, and I am 20 years old. We had to live in one house with 37 people, and that with all of my cousins, and we had a basement where we would go and hide most of the time whenever we heard bombing or anything that was going on outside. We didn't leave the house. Everything that we had to eat was just stuff that we just bought, and we put it all together and shared with everyone.
We didn't see much because we couldn't go out, because if the service would find out that we were there, they would come and kill us too, just like they did with everyone. But as for me, myself, I did go out. I did go out 3 times, and my family was not happy with that, but I couldn't stay there. I wanted to know what was going on, and I wanted to know where my friends are. And so the service police stopped me, and they took me to this place, and they hit me and did all of that, but they didn't kill me, and they were drunk. Like one of them, I remember, asked me, where are you from? And I said, from Jakova. And he said, why? And I didn't know what to say. So and like, what do you mean, why? And so then he just slapped me, and so then I started walking back, and since the guy was drunk, he said, stop or I'll kill you. But as 18 years old, I didn't know what to do, but I just kept walking and being afraid and just waiting to hear the gunshot, but it just didn't happen, and thank God it didn't happen. But and then I went home and saying that no, I'm not going out again. But I did go out again, and again I was in trouble.
My name is Ali Shehu, and I am from Jakova. I am 19 years old, and yeah, I lived here like my whole life. I was born in this town. You know, the Serbians got really mad and they started killing people, and they would go and knock on the door, and that's like the same night as when the bombing happened. They would go in my neighbor. They would go like and knock on the door because the police that were the guy that was killing them, he knew all their names because he was he worked for mailing something, and he would know everything. So he went in the houses and he would knock on the door and say the name, and as soon as they opened the door, he would shoot them and kill them right away. That was like a nightmare for me.
If you go back to the breakup of the former Yugoslavia, I think there was a lot of speculation. A lot of well-meaning people really believed that, after 40 or 50 years of being forced to live together, that probably a lot of that old hatred had passed away. And you would think, well, once the dictator who was keeping all this under his thumb leaves the scene, things probably won't be too bad. All those people were wrong. Once the situation starts to break down and you realize, I'm now going to be living in a country that's dominated by another majority ethnic group, not mine, that creates a lot of fear. These Serb groups coming in saying, no, this is Serbian territory, there is no country Kosovo, this is ours, and really led to an attempt at ethnic cleansing or genocide. That really was taking place in 1999, and the West, the United States, the UK, France, really pushing to stop this genocide, this ethnic cleansing, this violence that was taking place in Kosovo.
My fellow Americans, today our armed forces joined our NATO allies in airstrikes against Serbian forces responsible for the brutality in Kosovo. We have acted with resolve for several reasons. We act to protect thousands of innocent people in Kosovo from a mounting military offensive. We act to
My name is Hannah Porter. I have been in the choirs at Wesley since I was in 2nd grade. My dad and his partner Kristen went to Kosovo for the Children of War radio show that they were doing, and they saw this music program in Kosovo, and it was the only program that they found that was actually doing something to help bring children hope in a war-torn country. And as soon as my dad saw it, he thought that we should do something to bring the choirs here at Wesley together with the music program in Kosovo.
On that holy mountain, on that holy mountain, on that holy mountain. Okay, just basses, sing that. 2, 3. On that holy mountain.
Keith Porter came up to me after a children's choir, the Christmas concert, and he had a packet of material, and he said, I've just been to Kosovo and I met this woman who's doing incredible work there, and the Stanley Foundation's going to bring her in April. What would you think of trying to hook her up with the Muscatine Children's Choir and do a kind of collaborative effort there? And I said, sounds great, let's do it.